Ronaldo news now. Cristiano Ronaldo lands in Abu Dhabi for Saudi Super Cup. Were you aware? Online ticket sales for the Saudi Super Cup, which features Cristiano Ronaldo and his Al Nassr colleagues, are still open. Ronaldo and his teammates have landed in Abu Dhabi for the tournament, which takes place in the UAE capital from April 8 to 11. In a first for the Middle East, this competition will take place in two venues, the first of its kind outside of Saudi Arabia. On April 8, the tournament will begin at Al Nahyan Stadium with a play between Al Ittihad Club and Al Wahda FC. At 11:30 p.m., the second match will take place at the Mohammed bin Zayed Stadium between Al Hilal SFC and Al Nassr FC. The final on April 11 will also take place at the same location. Football greats like Karim Benzema and Rolando will compete in the event, but regional talents like Abderrazak Hamdallah and Salem Alabama Dosari will also be in the running for the prize. This tournament, which features a slew of famous faces, is still offering tickets for sale online at www.ticketmaster.ae. Joining the ranks of Abu Dhabi's back-to-back calendar of sports and entertainment events is the Saudi Super Cup. This year's tournament will take place during the Eid al-Fitr public holiday, giving visitors from the Gulf Cooperation Council, GCC, the Middle East, and beyond the chance to witness the best football players from their region in action. Established in 2013 by the Saudi Arabian Football Association, SAFF, the competition serves as a yearly exhibition of the top club football in Saudi Arabia. Originally played with only two teams, the 2022-23 season saw the inclusion of the King Cup and Pro League champions and runners-up. In his role as chairman of DCT Abu Dhabi, Mohammed Khalifa Al Mubarak expressed his excitement at the prospect of hosting football fans from all over the region to Abu Dhabi for the 2024 Saudi Super Cup. The tournament continues the Emirates' tradition of hosting major athletic events, which draw spectators from all over the world and solidify the city's status as a premier sports destination. Moreover, he stated, DCT Abu Dhabi is committed to investing in the development of sport across communities with a view to encourage the practice of sport and athletic programs inspiring a new generation of sporting heroes. Our organization strives to provide the best partnerships, advertising products, and sponsorship rights geared towards supporting the Saudi Arabian Football Federation's goal of reaching a wide audience, stated Mohammed Al-Khariji, chairman of Saudi Media Company, SAF's marketing and advertising partner. This is happening at a time when the sports industry is booming, which is great news for everyone involved because it has opened up a lot of doors. Red Bull's Sergio Perez finished a commanding 1-2 at Sunday's Japanese Grand Prix, while triple world champion Max Verstappen romped to victory. Verstappen started on pole position in Suzuka and went on to win his third Grand Prix of the season, despite his non-finish at Australia 2 weeks ago. In dry, sunny conditions, the Dutchman crossed the line 12.535 seconds ahead of Perez, who finished in second place, with Carlos Sainz of Ferrari in third place. After not competing for 2 years due to a brake problem in Melbourne, Verstappen returned to his spectacular best. He led Perez to the first turn, establishing his dominance and earning his fourth pole position this season. With his third consecutive victory in the Japanese Grand Prix, Verstappen has spoken publicly about Suzuka's status as one of his favorite courses. After starting ninth on the grid, Sainz finished third, just ahead of his Ferrari teammate Charles Leclerc. Leclerc had previously won in Australia. Fernando Alonso of Aston Martin finished ahead of McLaren driver Lando Norris, who finished second in the race last year. George Russell of Mercedes finished seventh, just ahead of Oscar Piastri of McLaren. Lewis Hamilton of the other Mercedes team took ninth. For the first time in his home Grand Prix, Japanese rider Yuki Tsunoda finished in 10th place for RB. After a chaotic start, the race was red-flagged on the second lap due to a collision and crash involving Daniel Ricciardo of RB and Alex Albon of Williams. During their intense maneuvering, Albon's front wing collided with Ricciardo's rear wing. As a result, both drivers drove into the wall, leaving none injured. They both decided to pull out of the race. After a standing start, the race restarted with Verstappen regaining the lead over Perez. After Verstappen pitted on lap 17, Leclerc assumed the lead. However, the Red Bull driver regained the lead 4 circuits later. After Perez and Verstappen solidified their positions, Norris found himself battling for third place with the 2 Ferraris. The driver for McLaren lost out on a podium finish due to a late lockup. On lap 19, Zhou Guanyu of Sauber retired due to a problem with his gearbox. Williams' Logan Sargent stopped midway through the race after sliding off the circuit, but he got back on the road. The next race of the season, the Chinese Grand Prix in Shanghai, will be in 2 weeks.